Okay, Acoustic Bliss. Let's go drinking. When these shoes were new, it was how do you do? It was whiskey and telling your tale. When my shirt was clean, I was there to be seen. I had clear eyes and my sight never failed. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Now bluebells and matches and stains on the table, and the sweet smell of the luscious woodbine. Well, Mr. McEwen, you will be my ruin, I said, but I don't really mind. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Well, they're still shining through all those stains on the table. Left is heavy and the other is light. Well, if it's left up to you, girl, I know what you'll do. You'll take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight.
Evening all. Well, that's good, isn't it? Hi, Carol.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, everybody.
I've had a laptop malfunction, so we can't see
Oh, it's on.
anybody. It's in. We're in. Right, we're in. So I can't chat.
We can't
to
see the
anybody
comments
yet.
just yet.
And me and
We'll get there.
my fisherman's friend here.
Do you like my hat? Courtesy of Moira. Thanks, Moira. Yeah, I love the colour combination.
Swizzle, give a twizzle.
We're having an argument
What
about...
colour's that, Mark?
Yeah, it looks blue on the screen.
It's blue.
But in real life, it looks purple to me.
So let's...
I think it's purple. Carol thinks it's blue.
I know it's blue.
What do you
I don't
lot
just think
think?
it's blue.
Let's have a vote.
I know it's blue.
Purple or blue? What do you think, folks? It's nice anyway, isn't it? I think, Moira, did you knit this?
She did.
Wow. Moira knitted it all herself. And the hat, look.
Hat's beautiful.
Look, it's got a pom-pom.
What's wrong with my computer, Mark?
It's got a pom-pom. Yellow and purple.
Which camera are we on? This camera. Right.
This one here, look.
So, hello. I'm sorry that we couldn't be with you last week. Honestly, you don't even want to know.
Elvis juice.
So we're back, and people keep telling us that they like it. You like Thursday nights with us. There are some people that say that it's their only.
I think they like it more than me.
Their only entertainment, really, and it's the only time they have a beer or whatever. So we're really glad that you can join us.
Just a faint whiff of pickled onions.
Yeah, so it's almost on. So we've got it's a bit of a, what would I say, smorgasbord. Bit of a smorgasbord.
Cheers all.
This week. Here we go. Almost there. Right, because you see,
lovely.
Mark's computer
It's
is
got a fine nose.
very powerful and
It's orangey, in case
quite
you want to know.
modern, and he's got all sorts of stuff. Mine is steam powered, and I have to wind it up like that. I've got hamsters in wheels doing that. Oh, here we are. We're in. Right. Okay. So there we go.
Have we got anything lined up?
Right. No. Yes. Well, kind
I'm
of.
going lobster fishing later
So
on.
it
That's
is.
why I'm
It
dressed
feels
like
lovely
this.
as well. So we're trying to. I'll get this sorted in a minute. We're trying to. So let's play something.
Yeah.
Right.
Pick one.
I'll tell you what. Let's start with. Let me look at my list. Have you got 2016 there?
I've got 2016. I
Yeah,
have.
look, if you just go to 21714, then that would be great. So whilst we'll get everything sorted on, we're almost there. So whoever you are, wherever you are,
21714.
that 21714, that'll do to start off. So we're just going to kick things off. We're stress free, aren't we?
So far, so good.
We're stress free today, and so we're just gonna.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Well, you've got your magic hat on, Mark. And your magic hat, it's yellow, very soothing. Colour of madness, actually. But anyway, so we'll get on with it, and we hope you enjoy this evening's clips. Mark's on that. I'm about to. Well, I've cracked open a Guinness. I've got a very appropriate Guinness glass. Gemma gave me jip last time I poured a Guinness. Was that better, Gemma?
That's not a Guinness glass, is it?
No, it's a Guinness cocktail. So anyway, we'll see you on the other side of this. Welcome back to the Trial Dogs, my friends, and here we go.
Come on, everybody, let's have some fun. You only live but once, but when you're dead, you're done. Let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. And don't let nobody play me cheap. I've got 50 cents more than I intend to keep. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Come on, Mr. Landlord, lock up your doors. When the police comes around, you gotta tell them the joint is closed. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. And don't let nobody start that crash. If you wanna have a good time, you gotta go out and spend some cash. Let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. honey. Let's have some fun. You only live but once, but when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll.
Well, so that
Are we
finished-
rolling yet?
Are we rolling?
Good times are rolling.
The comments, it's gone all surreal in the comments. Anyway, so welcome to the virtual Try Dogs Live, and hope you're at the bar. Well, there's a load of folk in at the bar. None of them making any much sense. I think they were waiting. They must have been waiting before.
So the
Even got
definitive answer from the maker
Oh.
herself.
Right.
From the maker herself,
Yep.
she says it's purple. So that's a win for me, Cole.
Oh well, as long as we're scoring, that's all that matters, isn't it?
1-0.
And obviously, Puce.
And that's yellow,
It is-
Carol.
It is yellow. I know it's yellow. Look at that pom pom. It's a lovely pom pom. Lovely pom pom.
Yellow and black.
It's fantastic. It's really good with the musical notes on it.
It's quite trendy right now in the world of graphic design.
Oh God! Right, well that's good. So anyway, so what we're trying to do tonight is make you feel kind of homely, and I know you are at home, obviously, but bring the bar into your home, and for a variety of reasons, and we needed it this week as well. So so there we are. That was actually from 2016, believe it or not. That was Kenny and Stevie and Duffy with a jam that lasted for quite a long time. But brilliant. I just love them. I love them where, like Tiff was saying, where the end just goes on and on. So
It only seemed
awesome.
like longer.
It was brilliant. So anyway, talking of which, with the Try Dogs, now this is something I wasn't able to play at Christmas, so forgive the Christmassy attire, right? This is from because they kept finding videos and we didn't have enough time to play them. So remember, we're trying to keep you in our loving arms in the Try Dogs. This video
Ooh,
is two people at
I know these two.
the Try Dogs. We know them quite well, and it's turns out that it's all about the Try Dogs. Try Dogs, just keep that in mind. Here we go. Great song by that. This is for Ruth. Ruth.
Would you search the loamy earth for me, climbing through the bright and bramble? I will be your treasure. Felt the touch of the kings and the breath of the wind, knew the call of all the songbirds. They sang all the wrong words. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Would you drift the rolling fields with me? Hold me in the highest bough. I Oops. Is that the little dog barking at the big dog? The tiny, tiny little dog barking at the massive, massive dog. Oh lordy. I don't know if you can hear that at home, but it's quite loud in here. That is the tiniest dog in the planet barking at Wolfie the big dog.
Would you swim the briny sea for me? Roll across the ocean's floor. I will be your treasure. With the ghosts of men who can never sing again. There's a place, follow me, where a love lost at sea. It's waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
So
Quite often there's a fight in the middle of one of our songs.
it's not the first time.
But that was special because it's not normally a dog fight.
So it wasn't our finest musical moment, but I had to play it because it was just that's why we miss live. That's, in fact, I was thinking that's why people that weren't used to seeing live music, the thing that they loved about Bliss, especially when, you know, in the early days when there wasn't much live music around in air, they couldn't believe that in front of their eyes there were people making music that sounded good and that it was enjoyable and sometimes funny as well. And that's, I think, especially in the early days, that's
On purpose.
no, well, stuff happens, doesn't it? And that's the thing about live, you know, it's
We were stage invaded by a horde of angels on roller skates once.
oh yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Weren't
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely true.
That was the same gig where you wiped snot all over my face.
Yeah, that was that good. But let's not go down that road because that was really groody. Anyway,
And I nearly wet myself.
oh, it was we were in Glasgow.
Just another normal gig. Mark and Carl.
Oh, yeah. That was quite a long time ago. It might have even been before our next clip, because our next clip is from the very first season, season 1 of Acoustic Bliss. I think this is now into 2015, but it's still season 1, and this is the really great Gordon Monroe playing, and in the background I can see Mark, and I think it might be Stevie, but anyway,
Not me. Another
not you,
Mark.
Mark Evans. So
And I didn't even know that angels could roller skate.
they were beautiful, weren't they? They were actually beautiful.
No, they were blokes. Carl.
They were beautiful.
They were blokes in roller skates.
Well, they were.
Wearing angels
But
outfits.
blokes can be beautiful, right? We'll have watch this whilst we fight out about whether the angels were beautiful or not.
It's purple.
Yeah, I don't have a clue what I'm doing tonight, so I'm just going to go with it. The first song's there's a band from Ayr called Medals, who are awesome, so I'm going to try and attempt to do one of theirs. I guess I've been losing you so long I just ceased to notice all the things I used to do.
like a kiss at the end of a message. Always said you were only one. I like a thrill of sin and adventure. Never wanted to know you this. Never wanted to miss out on treasure you. No, when no one knows, I only try to be a better man. You've been going through hell so long, giving up on dreams you once dreamt. I sing my heart out because it's really all that I can. There ain't no have to a voice to run. Put your hand in the sand when trouble comes. There ain't no trouble I haven't faced. The hands that the devils shed the base. There was a bitch when it shouldn't be, but all of your lies are staring down on me. When several daggers are in your back, surgeries of the urge of a gas attack. You know what no one knows. I only try to be a better man. You've been going through hell so long, giving up on dreams you once dreamt. I sing my heart out because it's really all that I can do. You've been going through hell so long, giving up on dreams you once run to. I sing my heart out because it's really all that I can do. I sing my heart out because it's really all that I can do.
I'm going to try some ABBA. A wee bit of Blue Mix.
So hot, teasing me. You're so blue, but I can't take a chance on a chick like you. There's something I wouldn't do. There's that look, it's in your eyes. I can see from your face that your feelings are driving me wild. But again, you're only a child. I can dance with you, honey, if you think it's funny. Does your mama know that you're out? And I can dance with you, baby, honey, baby. Does your mama know that you're out? Take it nice and slow. Does your mother know? Take it easy, better down, girl. Take it nice and slow. Does your mother know? I can see what you want, but you seem pretty young to be searching for that kind of fun. like your style, but you know what you do when you give me a glimpse of a smile. But you're your only child. I can dance with your honey if you think it's funny. Let your mama know that you're out. And I can dance with your baby, but a little maybe. Does your mama know that you're out? Take it easy, better low down, girl. Take it nice and slow. Does your mother know? Take it easy, better slow down, girl. Take it nice and slow. Does your mother know?
So, whilst
I was
Mark
playing with the camera.
was looking up his nose and down his throat, you missed.
Can't expect me to do everything, can you?
But I said lots of. I'm not saying it again. I was telling you about Acoustic Bliss in the early days. Oh, it's. Anyway, so I might have changed my mind actually. By the way, so we
Woman's prerogative.
tonight. We wanted to try, as we missed last week, and sort of say, right, so the Dogs, it's a pub, live music, it's family, community.
You still have to give me a clue.
More
though.
than just a pub. Yeah, okay. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to take them. Now, we can't remember whether we played this, so we're just going to play it. No, we're not going to play that. Yes, we are. So
Right.
we're going to play
Don't
the three-letter
touch.
word. Right, we're going to play that next. Right, so
What?
the
That.
yes. So the pub over the years. I mean, this isn't. We're coming up to another anniversary, but we've tried to encourage everything and all sorts and all different people. And what I've always absolutely loved is the fact that we've always had young people that come along, because that makes me feel like we're not just a pair of old fogies, old fishermen. That the young uns would come and play, and they liked it, and the whole point of Acoustic Bliss was to provide a platform. Anyway, yada yada yada. But the next act, talking of pub, family, and love, right? This is the daughter of one of our more regular players, and I think I might have played this before, but I don't care. We're going to play it again, and I thought it was longer than this. It's just one little song, but it'll do for now, and we'll get it back.
Apologies if we played it last week. We can't remember.
But I don't care. So this
Playing it
is
again
the
anyway.
absolutely beautiful. Right, so just sit still, take a deep breath, and listen to the beauteousness of Kat Atkinson.
So this next one is one of the first songs I wrote. Carol very kindly played it in here one night, I think, on a screen. So this song's called Hush. pushing us down, pushing us sing me to a sleeping paradise. It cracks when your soul is on fire. Kiss me before the trees light up the sky. Leaves hit the ground, pushing us down. No, this won't go away. It plays with our minds in a funny kind of way. Just wait for me inside the wave. Wait for me inside the wave. Thank you.
So he's noticed that this shade of yellow works very well with the daisy. That's good. Well, sorry about that. So I said lots of important things. Of course,
Did you plan that, Moira? Something's come up.
Something's come up. So I keep missing things in the chat, partly because this evening we've got like little selections of things, so not so many longer clips. Anyway, so that was Kat Atkinson, and that was Hush, and I saw that. I'm going to try and get the video of Duffy if you're watching. Duffy, I saw a recording that Duffy made of her singing and playing that song in Duffy's conservatory, his sunroom, and oh my, it was just amazing. It was absolutely, like, it took my breath away, and yeah, I'm gonna have to get Duffy to send us that. So she came because she's away at college, and so she's not in there very often. And similarly, her father, Simon Atkinson, we don't get him very often because he works in a university, and Thursday is a school night as a rule. Anyway, so to the theme, what I was saying at one point, whether it was missed or not, was that we're trying to...
You covered that well.
What, my burp?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nobody would have noticed that if I hadn't pointed it out.
No, you're not very... do you know that I actually couldn't trust you not to show me up
In
anywhere?
public. Ditto.
I live in... Hey, oh right, okay. I live in fear of it. Anyway, so family, the pub, to our dogs, family, love, community, that's what it's about.
Dogs.
And there are people in our community...
Fighting dogs.
Fighting dogs. There are people that are in our community who we've barely...
Angels on roller skates.
We've barely met. There are people in our community we've never met because they're spread far and wide, and they bounce in and out. And there are people watching maybe tomorrow or the week after who are never here on a Thursday night, and maybe have never even been into the pub on a Thursday, but they join us. So hello to all of you. There's people I want to mention, because I see all of you in the chat, but there's people like Paddy and Bernie and Liz and begins with R.
Rob, Rab,
No.
Rich, Ricky, Rupert, Reginald,
Sack me.
Reg.
Liz and... Oh, anyway. Oh, I'm so
Roger.
embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed. Anyway, hello to you. Oh, I just should keep my mouth shut, shouldn't I? Anyway, all of you that are in there. And Lorraine, she watches for a bit. So there's people that watch, but you're all of you. We're all... You're all part of this. Oh, and talking of which...
Hello,
look,
Chris. One of the horses in
Andy.
transit.
Chris Andy.
Oh.
Chris Crawford Andy.
Chris Crawford Andy.
Look, do I look surprised?
Andy. Oh,
It's
Andy.
Dr. Andy though, isn't it? Hello,
It's
Dr.
Andy.
So,
I know who that is.
So, you see,
It's
we are a weird and wonderful community.
David Icke's biggest fan.
So, another Coventry boy.
Andy.
So that is from YouTube. So
Hope you're all right
yeah, hope you're all right. Well,
in the current conditions and all that.
if you're watching on YouTube, you can message us. We can see them if we look. We can
Comment
see
in
them,
the chat and we'll put it on the screen.
and we can
just like
respond.
we just did.
We can't write messages. Anyway, so what I'm saying is community, love, family, bliss,
Horses.
music, horses for God. I'm saying all them things. So our next act,
Fighting dogs
our next
and
act
angels
is
on roller skates
right
and horses in
You-
transit.
in the chat, in the bar, in the Twa Dogs.
That's not bad, is it?
Virtual bar.
One Elvis juice has done that. Can you believe it?
That's amazing. Right, you better
That's
slow
all
down.
it takes, just with
Um,
just the one.
You in the bar, you all know this next act. You know him well, but you might not recognise him.
This will take your breath away.
Awesome.
You've done it all. You've broken every code and pulled the rebel to the floor. You spun the game, no matter what you say. For only metal, what a bore. Blue eyes, how come you tell so many lies? Oh, come up and see me, make me smile. Oh, do what you want, running wild. There's nothing left. Oh, gone and run away. Maybe I'll tarry for a while. It's just a test, a game for us to play. Win or lose, it's hard to smile. Resist, resist. It's from yourself you have to hide. Oh, come up and see me, make me smile. Oh, do what you want, running wild. There's nothing left. You've taken everything from my belief in Mother Earth.
Can you ignore my faith in everything? 'Cause I know what faith is and what it's worth. Away, away, and don't say maybe you'll try to come up and see me, make me smile. Do what you want, running wild. Come up and see me, make me smile. Do what you want, running wild.
Yay! Fab.
Yeah, I played the wrong clip there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
But hey, that, my friends, was your friend at the bar, TV 102, 101, with his first.
Cheers, Tony.
First go. So Moira, I want you to. I don't know if Tony, did you ever play at Acoustic Bliss?
Don't know.
Not sure. Anyway, if you didn't, then Moira, that's another one for the thingy. We'll have to send you a picture. Oh, thank you, Tony. And he actually he thought, well, last week, the last few weeks, a few of you like George and Tiff and Mike Abbott and a few people have sort of been sending stuff in, and so TV 101 or 2 or 3 or 4. I thought I'll have a go.
How did you do the buzz? Where was they coming out from?
That was great. And there was something. Oh yeah, so I also slight apology because we do have some issues sometimes with different,
With a
when
slight
we're
delay.
uploading other people's videos, sometimes there's a tiny delay. It's this frame rate thing that we've got an issue with, so a tiny little bit
Like
out,
when they
but-
dub old films.
like with the double phones. But anyway, awesome. Thank you very much. And that was very
And my
nice and
mouth
jolly.
keeps
So I wanted to
moving
play that
after they
later.
stop
I
talking.
wanted to play that later because I wanted jolliness, a bit more wanted jolliness. But hey, nobody takes any notice of me anyway. So yes, so there are people like Ruth. There's some people in the chat who've never met Tony, and we met Tony because he came here to build a guitar many years ago. I don't know how many years, you will tell me, and he's he's good at digitally things, and he's kept in touch, and he's building guitars in his shed at home. So that is Mr. TV 182013022 man. So thank you very much. We didn't line anything up. I was too busy watching it and
No,
grooving.
but I could play the one that I was meant to play last time.
No,
This one.
no, absolutely not. So it's a good job. Listen. You'll be glad that it's me in charge. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to, can you go to media 2, please, my darling? And let's have a little bit. So we're sort of on this theme of pub, family, community,
Media 2.
all this.
I'm on
So
media 2.
can you find, go for that one at the top.
Which
Oh
one?
no, that one there. I don't want to touch it.
Molly.
No.
That one.
Yes. I'd rather you didn't read them out. Anyway, this isn't Molly. So, method. There is a method. And it doesn't matter whether anybody understands it or not. So anyway, hope you're all alright. And
This will be good.
This is another,
Guaranteed.
a younger member of our beautiful family. But let's...
Shall I tell them who it is?
No! Let them see it. Tonight...
I'm going to tell them, Karen.
Oh, tell them what you like, for God's sakes.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, do you remember? Remember all this?
Let's leave
Remember
them in
these amazing
suspense
people?
now.
Just press play.
It's Connor.
shape up, 'cause I need someone, and my heart is set on you. You better shape up, you better prove to my heart I must be true. You're the one that I want. Oh, you're the one that I want. Oh, the one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. When you're filled with affection, you're too shy to convey it. Meditate my direction. Feel your way. Oh, you better shape up, 'cause I need someone, and my heart is set on you. You better shape up, you better prove to my heart I must be true. You're the one that I want. Oh, you're the one that I want. Oh, you're the one that I want. Yeah. Ooh, the one I need. Yes, indeed. Now you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to bring you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it, and listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness. Like a heartbeat drives you mad, in the stillness of remembering what you had. Oh, what you lost, and what you had, and what you lost. And it only happens when it's raining. Maybe it's only love
will come and then they'll go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. You will know. Here I go again, I see the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. Oh, and have you any dreams you would like to sell? Dreams of loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had, oh, what you loved, and what you had, oh, and what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's waiting. Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and then they'll go. When the rain washes you clean, you know, you will, you will know. You will
Yay! Yeah. Connor Johnson, that was from 2016, and yeah, he actually was. Look at him, that's funny. He was with Los Perros then, and so Connor, Sue, hello by the way. Sue was saying what a great voice he's got, and Connor. That looks vile, but that is Elvis juice, and it actually tastes like nectar. It's really good. Unfortunately, it's quite strong.
Molly likes it, don't you, Molly?
Yes.
Where are you?
Okay, so I can't remember what I was saying, but it's something to do with Connor Johnson being absolutely fucking brilliant, and that wasn't a swear word because it had an E in it. And literally, I've just remembered what I was saying, that there are things that stand out for me at Bliss, and too many to mention. But one of them, and I'm in there now, was the firehouse. And this guy called Connor turned up, and he's quite tall. He's very, he's a tall, big guy, and he said, "Oh, he's ever so shy. Would it be all right if I played?" And he's quite softly spoken. And he stood up and he played an Adele song, and it was, it made me weep. It was absolutely, I can't remember which one it was.
Where from?
What do you mean, where from?
Where did you weep?
Oh, you're just awful. He's horrible. Anyway, it was, and it was one of those where the firehouse was full. Right, it was, and it probably held about 100 people when it was mobbed, full, and he was pretty much surrounded, and the place was silent, absolutely silent, to this beautiful Adele song. It was a song that really normally a woman would sing, so it was a really unusual choice, and nobody expected this amazing voice to come out of this great big guy. And when he finished, those moments where there was just this slight pause, right, stunned silence, right, when he finished, and then I'm gonna cry, then the room just erupted. I mean, it erupted. It was mental.
Was I there?
Yeah, you were probably outside having a fag more. That was what you did most then. But honestly, it was just I can relive it.
Like Connor.
I'm talking about Connor. You can relive it. I'll have to remember what the song is, but it was honestly. And you know, they literally awesome. This eruption, and people just went crazy. It was brilliant. And then because he's such a lovely guy, then he said, "Was that all right?" And he meant to. Anyway, so but he has gone on. Obviously, the more
said no, don't do it again.
The more people play, the better their voices get. You know, and he Los Perros were a really top quality wedding band. They became, because obviously for musicians that's where a lot of money is, and he's been involved in all sorts of projects, but an all-round fantastic chap, and you need to check out anything that Connor Johnson does. He walks on water. He's a fantastic man.
Yes, Tiff, we've told Moley to be on his best behaviour tonight.
And I said it in the chat, but I'm going to say it. I am really proud. We asked him, me and Mark did a set at a Kurt Michael festival some years ago, and I wanted to recreate. I wanted to do. It was called Songbird. Our little set was called Songbirds, and we invited people to come, and we sang beautiful songs that women would sing. And because of that Adele song, he came and sang Gold Rush Woman with us, and stuff like that. I can on my dull boring, not so happy moments. I kind of draw on that. Anyway, shut up, Carol. Chloe McKee's in the house. Hello, Chloe McKee.
Hi, Chloe.
So we are going to now go to another one of our fantastic family. I mean, you're all fantastic.
Hello,
and actually,
Chloe.
There's too many people in our family.
Molly says hello.
So, Chloe, what you've missed is me saying tonight we're celebrating the fact that the Trois Dogs music community, love, family, all of that. Whether you're here or there, whether we met you or we haven't, wherever you are, even the mole.
Well, we are hoping that it will start up again, aren't we? The Trois Dogs.
Well,
Acoustic Bliss.
If
at some point.
Now that you've said that, I've been messaging Bob this last week or so,
yeah.
And Bob has at this point has absolutely no intention of giving up, and so it's just a question of when, really, isn't it? So, but we all know that, and anyway, whatever. Tonight, we've got enough to do without going down that road.
When we do come back, we're coming back with a vengeance.
We'll all be dressed as that. We're going to have full size mole outfits made, and we'll be digging our way into the pub.
Real moleskin.
Yep.
Suits.
Yes. So, no. Can you find me Media One, please?
Media One.
Media One, please.
And what particular thing do you want?
I want you to get it up. It's not there. You're on Media 2.
Media 1.
The juice has kicked in. Media 2. That's right. Media 1. Up. Right. Pick either one of those. I can't remember which one it is.
There's hundreds of them.
Oh right, yeah. One of them or the other one.
That one.
Yeah, because this man is part of our lovely family too.
I think this is take 62, isn't it?
We don't know. Just press play.
I'm pretty sure this is take 62. We'll find out in a minute.
Oh, you lot in the chat, you're ridiculous.
Are we
but
ready?
We love you. Just press play, please.
Take 62.
Hi everybody, it's me and Pinocchio from the Lockdown Lounge. I'm getting pretty fed up. This is take 62 or something now. This song from Harvey Andrews. It's one I haven't done before, so I'm just going to keep bashing this one out until we finish the damn song, because I'm fed up of it now. It's called Friends Till Then. Have I really known you such a long, long time? How we both have grown as the years have flown, now we're in our prime. Have I really known you since way back when? Through the curves and bends till the long road ends, we'll be friends till then. I am a rock, I am an island was the creed. I am myself, I am alone. No chance of anybody planting any seed. No roots could rest on solid stone. Have I really known you such a long, long time? How we both have grown as the years have flown, now we're in our prime. Have I really known you since way back when? Through the curves and bends till the long road ends, we'll be friends till then. I've known you up, I've known you down, I've known you mad. I've known you right, I've known you wrong. And when I'm dark, it's always colour that you add, and a harmony to every song. Have I really known you such a long, long time? How we both have grown as the years have flown, now we're in our prime. Have I really known you since way back when? Through the curves and bends till the long road ends, we'll be friends till then. It isn't easy to believe in love today. Too many woes, too many wars. And when the greedy and the great get in my way, the hand I'm reaching for is yours. I guess I've really known you such a long, long time. How we both have grown as the years have flown, now we're in our prime. Yes, I've really known you since way back when. Through the curves and bends till the long road ends, we'll be friends till then. Through the curves and bends till the long road ends, we'll be friends till then. Cheers, everybody. Stay safe.
Oh. Cheers, Mike. It was nice,
See,
wasn't it?
We don't, when people send us stuff, we don't watch them because, oh, hang on, no, by the way. We don't watch them. I make sure that they've uploaded, you know, that they're there, but it's nice to have a treat, and I didn't know that was, what a beautiful song, Mike. No, we're not going to do that. I think, I'm sorry, I've messed you
Where
about.
did you get them crisps from?
I don't know, but thank you, Mike. That was beautiful. Oh, and look, earlier on, what I didn't realise, which I should say, is that TV 12340156432, right? That was his first ever kind of performance. So, that's what we're all about. Well, that's what we used to be all about. Bliss. So thank you. Look, honestly, I feel really, really privileged to have so many
That's
people.
what it's all about, isn't it?
Doing their first things. Oh, well, that reminds me then, that's what we'll have next. Can you find, it'll be probably in media 2. It says it's boys, or yeah, the one at the bottom. Right, so
The one at the bottom.
yeah, we're going to play that next. So
This one.
the thing about our beautiful, amazing To Our Dogs community, family love thing, right, is that people appear in it, and sometimes they appear and they stay for a while, and sometimes they appear and they go. They sometimes they blob in and out, you know, on a variety of different. Okay. So, but occasionally what happens is there are people that just appear just for one night only, and what I was saying that you couldn't hear, I don't think, earlier on, was just how magical it is that
I'm not saying that.
people would turn up, and they loved. It isn't that we've got special fairy dust, it's just that you feel the love in the room, and there's something wonderful about live music.
Sometimes you can barely get through the room for the love. There's so much love in the room.
Yeah.
It's like wading through treacle,
Yes, but lovely treacle.
isn't it?
gold treacle. Yeah, and we've often said, you know, we sometimes have a terrible, crappy. Oh, honestly, a bit like now. But then we'd have to get all the stuff, pack the car, try and remember everything, drive down the road, and quite often we'd have an argument on the way to the pub. And then we'd get there, and then we'd see usually Duffy and Ken outside having a fag, and you'd sort of start to feel a bit more centred. And then we'd open the door to the pub when we got in, and as soon as all them lovely, happy, smiling faces and people basically giving you love, and yeah, it was tangible. Anyway, this tonight was not to make you feel bad, but just to remind you that that's still there. It's all still there. We've got our own. You've got your own little morsel of this. You've got a piece of this at your place, and you've just got to hold on to it. And then at some point we'll all be together. Maybe not.
It will happen again.
And it's not going away. That's all I'm saying.
We're going to do it again. Despite what Boris says.
Yes. So next, these I've stumbled across these. These are from 2000 and
starting to annoy me.
First season. This is from the first season. So apologies again for the sound and blah 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 blah. But and we were inexperienced at it all. Obviously, we're much more professional and we've got better at it now, haven't we?
Yeah, no, we're really professional.
Yeah, slick. So so this is two guys called Mikey and Gregor who just happened to be in the bar, and this is what happened.
Thanks. Guys, first and foremost, I'd just like to say that to everyone who's performed so far, for as long as I've been here, it's been really, really good. And all of you guys have done a tremendous job. I'd also like to apologise to anybody who doesn't enjoy what's about to happen, because...
What are you going to sing, Mikey?
Well, I'm not overly used to doing this, but I'm just going to give it a wee crack.
I've never had a shot of one of these either, so this is going to be interesting.
Guys, we're going to hash out, and fingers crossed it's going to be to the benefit of everyone's eardrums, and not just for the hilarious banter of it all. Anyway, Twat Dogs, thanks so much for having us, and thanks very much for giving us this chance. He's Gregor, I'm Mikey, and together we are the Mighty Badgers.
What's that?
We're actually not the Mighty Badgers.
We've actually never played together, which is hilarious. So,
also,
pub crawl, we end up here.
Banter, guys. It's Thursday night, everyone. Unofficial first night of the weekend. I hope everybody's having a good time. We certainly intend on doing so, and I hope that we can aid you in doing the same thing. How are you feeling about that box there, Greg? Do you like it?
I've seen worse.
You like it? I bet you have. Who hasn't he? Ram, are you feeling comfortable?
I'm good.
Yeah?
It's up to you now.
Okay then. Okay, everyone, thanks very much. Let's have it. Pulse. Thank you, and sorry.
Now, listen, what I didn't know is that that's the first time that Mikey has played in public, right? So
Another one. Honestly, how many virginities have you taken, Carol?
Well, that's a different podcast.
There's a name for people like you.
Do you know what he said today? Like, right, we had to do a thing with the credit card, because did you know that one of the credit cards we've got, they've decided to abandon their website and you've got to download some fecking app onto. Anyway, we were doing that and he said date of birth and I said, well, let's just say for the sake of argument, I said 76 and he said 1876. Those were his very words. And when I laughed, right, right, he'd said it again. He kept saying it until I'd had enough.
It gets funnier the more times you say
18. Right.
It's one of them things.
Although, joking aside.
Don't joke aside.
No, but joking aside, my grandfather.
Full frontal joking, please.
This is how time is not what we think, right? My grandfather was born in the 1870s. The late 1870s. But when you think of it like that, that's shocking, isn't it?
Crikey. So he could have been through 2 world wars.
I don't know very much about him, but he was. I know he's from Bathgate. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. That I was really shocked when I found that out because that seemed like a very long time ago. But that was my granddad was born in the 1870s. Anyway, it's not about me. Yes, we're missing all of you. It's got nothing to do with anything. Oh, I know. It was because you were saying about age. And anyway, so that was Mikey and Gregor, and they happened to be in the bar, and I remember it was a Boroughfields night, and this young woman turned up, and she said, "Can I sing?" Like people do sometimes, and it was kind of new then. And I said, "Oh, do you not play?" She says, "No, I don't play. I just sing." I was like, "Okay, whatever." And do you know what? She was an opera singer. Do you remember that? Tall young woman. And she was an opera singer, and she sang a beautiful aria. I've no idea what it was.
I could have been an opera singer.
You could have been, Mark. I spoiled your mood, James. Sorry, didn't mean to spoil your mood. So Carol's grandfather was born before she was. Yeah, okay. Right, so let's forget all that. Like, it's just nonsense, right?
It's the grandfather paradox.
It's the... anyway. Sorry, James and Ruth Bissett. We didn't mean to spoil your mood. And what we're saying in the chat is Roy, that's his name, beginning with R. Bernie.
Roy, I said Roy.
Bernie, Paddy, Liz, and Roy. Thank you.
I said Roy, didn't I?
Well, I actually, when I'm going through the videos, it's great because I see your faces in the back of your heads in quite a few things. There's all sorts of people in the chat. Anyway. Mark, we're downloading. So we've got a last minute thing that we're going to sort out. After
we're trying to download a last minute surprise for you all.
Right, next then. Okay, I know what we're going to do next. Right, can you find? It might be Media One. Find me Media One. Media One. Not that. Not that. Definitely not that. I'm going to go with that one.
That one.
No, the one above it, yeah. So, community, family, pub, love, all of that, right? And we've been very lucky over the years.
Horses in transit.
Because we've been here for such a long time, and because people...
Angels on roller skates.
People are getting older. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the father of the young woman that played earlier. So obviously music's in their blood. And we've had quite a few family things over the years. A few people. Maybe I should do a whole show on family things. But anyway, this is Simon Atkinson.
Dogs fighting dogs.
With... the fabulous Mr. Duffy. There we go.
If you've been watching from the start, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you've just joined us, you're going to think, Mark's gone mental.
Yeah.
Mark's gone mental. Fighting dogs. Horses in transit.
I say this every week, but
what was the other one?
You might think that this is all like all exaggerated for a Thursday night, but this is my
Angels
life.
on roller skates.
This is literally my life.
I'm gonna move way out on the outskirts of town. Said I'm gonna move now, way out on the outskirts of town. I don't want nobody hang around. Well, I'm gonna tell you, baby, we're gonna move away from here. I don't want a wise man, I'm gonna buy me a Frigidaire when we move now, way out on the outskirts of town. I don't want nobody, no, nobody around. Go on. Mr. Duffy. I don't want no groceries, I'm gonna bring them every day. They'll stop that grocery boy, keep him away where we move now, way on the outskirts of town. I don't want nobody, no, nobody around. don't find nobody hanging around. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Do you need me? Yeah, that went well. I was on the other computer.
Of course I need you.
Transcoding the surprise.
You aren't going to spoil the surprise, are you?
No. Try not to.
Mark and I don't really have any secrets, right? But if there is a surprise in the offing, I just don't tell him because he cannot. He's no good at surprises.
What's next then?
Well, my friend, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go to. Are you getting on all right over there?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I suppose.
It's blisteringly fast. It's done it already.
Was it? Right. Well. So.
Whether it worked.
I know what we're going to play next. I know what we're going to do next. Right. I'm going to put this here. Right. So. Do you know I had all sorts of different videos that I could have played tonight, and I just realised just how much there is. There's just so much. Anyway, so we're talking about bliss and you know, community and that, and I've got to say I've felt, you know, really cut off from everything quite a lot of late, and so Thursdays are kind of a window. It's like a window, isn't it? Or what do they call them things? Corridors. It's our own personal corridor to your houses. That all sounds terrible. But anyway, you know what I mean. So but our community, like I was saying before, it goes far and wide, and one of my jobs this year is I'm going to try and collate all the amazing videos that people. I mean, Ruth was saying that she knows so much about local and original music because she likes it, and she likes to support those acts and also tell other people, share it, and that's something that's been good, I think, that we've been able to do over the years as well, even if I don't remember everybody's names, but we have some really amazing people in our broader and wider community making the most amazing things, and hopefully that won't.
Oops. Don't worry, keep talking.
Well, but I was just about to press play, so okay.
Keep talking while I'm trying to do this.
But it's and I've no idea what I was talking about.
Oh dear. It didn't work.
Right, well, you better stop it. Or is it?
We could just leave it going and see what
but
happens.
you've changed it. If you've changed it and now it's still transcoding, that would be weird. So stop it.
Will it?
Well, it will, won't it? Because you've changed it and it's transcoding. So it's weird. Oh, we have real problems.
So what do you want me to do then? Because it didn't work. That didn't work.
We'll try something else.
What else can I try? Has anyone got any ideas?
Well, no, but if it's transcoding, it didn't do, did it? Right. Anyway, so we'll
right, line something up.
Well, I did have it lined up, and I was about to press play, and you
still lined up.
No, it's not. There it is. Okay. So what I was saying is these amazing creative people all over the place doing amazing things, and so this is one I had in the bank because I didn't have a lot of time today, and I've been trying to make the most of my Thursdays and get as much other stuff done as possible. So, but I had this in my bank because they've been putting off playing it for the last months actually, because we had other stuff, so anyway, our next video is a really beautiful thing, and I've tried to feature over the last year videos that people have made, because we do have some people making amazing things. I think I said that. He interrupted me. Anyway, you'll see it. I'm not going to say any more. I think I'll just have to press play. and you can get it.
I miss the light behind your eyes. It's as though you're dead and gone. Now I watch and I wait, hoping something will change in my life. Had no sign for so long. Whoa, 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 yeah. I miss the smile that made me whole, the kiss that took my heart and soul. Like flowers, they begin to fade, violets on an open grave. But I can still see you, I know I can reach you somehow, somewhere, some way, someday. They say the soul's a real thing, I will let it show. I sing out for you, so you feel it too. Don't forget your white wings, don't you know that there's a disco for every ghost, for everything. Whoa, 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 yeah. I miss the night before the fall, the fire and the icicle. I'm cold in the dark, but I still want a spark for you, girl. Got a hold on my heart, 'cause I can still see you, I know I can reach you somehow, somewhere, some way, someday. They say the soul's a real thing, I will let it show. I sing out for you, so you feel it too. Don't forget your white wings, don't you know that there's a disco for every ghost, for everything. Whoa, they say the soul's a real thing, I would let it show. Sing out for you, so you feel it too. Don't forget your white wings, don't you know that there's a dress code for every ghost, forever. They say the soul's a real thing, I will let it show. I sing out for you, so you feel it too. Don't forget your white wings, don't you know that there's a dress code for every ghost, for everything. Whoa, 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 yeah, 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 yeah.
Beautiful, eh?
And so that I know that there's people watching that may have only joined us in recent times and might not know that that's Sam Winston, and some guy, check him out, that's from the album The Fire and the Icicle, and which you might have heard him mention in there, and Ruth was saying how she loves it when people weave those things in. He's such a good writer. I mean, I'm biased because we know him, and
and the player.
He's got one of our.
He's played all them instruments himself.
But the album is absolutely It's incredible. He literally played. I mean, there's so many tracks. It's layers and layers. He's put a lot of time and love. I'm always saying this, but check him out, Sam Winston. And he also, back to what I was saying before, is that people, artists, creative people, often are multifaceted, and there are people who are able.
What was that about creative people? You were saying something about...
Corridor, beam me. Somebody's mentioned the TARDIS, please. For God's sake, beam me up, Scotty. Right. Sam Winston, people, creative. Sam not only can do all those things, but he sees an idea in his head, and his videos are fab. And there are lots of people like that are able. That it's not as clear cut as just writing something or making music. They have creative visions, basically. All right, and on Earth, all we wanted to do, like literally all we wanted to do, was have somewhere to play, because we weren't like the others, were we, Mark? And mostly there weren't places for us to play except dark, smoky rooms where everybody was off their face. That they liked us, but anyway, then we came to where, and people who weren't completely drunk liked us as well. And so Bliss has come out of a good place.
It's not a vacuum cleaner, it's a ghost catcher. This is for catching ghosts.
Right, if any of you think that I've taken to drink, I haven't actually. It's a miracle, really, but I haven't taken to drink. But
it's got a light on it for seeing the ghosts with.
And welcome. This is on a Thursday night. It isn't the Bailey Workshop. This is Carol's life, right? This is my life. You're the only people I get to speak to properly, which is God. Anyway, so on a Thursday night, always best foot forward, best face forward, and whatever else has happened for the rest of the week. This is the way it's always been. And at Boroughfields, there used to be double doors and like a thing over the thing, and you could burst in through the double doors. But I think it was Jamie MacArthur, he said this, was that, leave your shit at the door. Leave your shit at the door. And that when you come through them double doors, you leave it all behind.
Not literally.
Well, literally, all of it. Leave it at the door. And
keep talking.
That's what we've tried to do. So even, however the rest of the week goes, well, fingers crossed. I really hope this works, folks, because
I'm gonna put
it's
it
important.
Right. First.
So anyway, thank you. We haven't finished. We're just this was normally I wouldn't try and upload something so late in the day, but this one's important. So we're sort of hoping that it works properly as well. Anyway, has it gone in?
No.
Has it not worked?
Oh, maybe it did.
You have to go at the bottom.
No, it didn't. Let's just let it transcode and see what happens. What else can we do?
But wouldn't we be better off trying to transcode it from the original then, rather than stop it, because it might as well transcode from the original instead of it. I'd say.
You're probably right.
I think I might be right.
Let me do that then.
I was right just once, right?
You'd have to keep talking.
I was born in 1876. My granddad was born in the late 1870s, and I was right, I think, probably about 1910. I've got a vague recollection of being right in 1910-ish. I'm older than I look. Although not now, for God's sake. I'm younger than...
Have we got something else to play while we're doing this?
So, no, I'm just really talking about the... do you know what? Save Bailey Guitars album has come up a few times, and I'm just thinking that maybe what we should do is we should do a show or feature some of the stuff that, because there were some amazing people on that. Anyway, we're going to play next. We're going to take you... See,
well, it's taken a lot longer to transcode from the original file.
But will it transcode?
It's taking a lot longer. It will get there eventually.
But you think it's too long?
Whether it'll play a file as it's transcoding, I don't know.
Okay, well...
It already looks like there's a bit of a delay.
Okay, we'll stop it then.
No, we'll leave it going, because it's up 2% already.
Yeah, but that's going to take forever, isn't it?
It'll be 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Well, we haven't played any. Okay. So anyway, big love, family, pub, community, music, right? So our next act, right? I don't know if I didn't watch the whole thing. I can't watch all of the whole thing, but I'm not sure what was going on for him, whether he mentions it in this set. But our next act also didn't come very often.
What is it, Carol?
To the pub, to the Try Dogs, but used to come to other things. And he didn't come often to the pub at the Try Dogs because he was often working himself. And but he was part of our early community. And what was absolutely brilliant about
5%
about the Try Dogs was that we had obviously people could watch from all over the world. And our next act is the lovely Faz, and I don't know if Faz and Torren watch at any point, but
long distance romance.
They
Somebody should make a film about it.
It was absolutely beautiful. It still is, but it was beautiful. And one of the just amazing things about, which was mind blowing for us, was that we could obviously broadcast and people could send messages to their loved ones. So anyway, I don't know if he does that on this, but I'm just saying that now. Blah blah, yab yab. Can't help myself. The Guinness might be kicking in, but let's play this.
I think Mole is just...
It's going to take forever, that is.
Moley.
Press play. I think we're going to have to turn that off and go try your version.
Mole is just pissed down the back of my neck.
You're horrible.
But we'll try and play this next clip.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, one and all.
Meanwhile, it's transcoding the surprise, so it might not be able to do everything at the same time.
What does that mean?
We're going to try and play it and see what happens.
But that's going to take...
No, it's at 10% already.
Right, okay.
10%, folks.
See you on the other side of this. Faz and Torren, if you're watching, mwah. But are you going to press play?
11%.
For goodness sakes.
Here we go. Let's hope this worked. Right.
Some will sing, only the names will sing, and really, stars won't waste away another plea. When the faces are so cold, I drive all night just to get back home. 'Cause I'm a driving boy on a steel horse I ride, and I want it dead or alive, and I want it dead or alive. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes it's not for days, and the people I meet always go their separate ways. Sometimes you tell the day by the bottle that you drink. Sometimes when you're alone, all you do is think. And I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I'm riding, and I want it dead or alive, and I want it dead or alive. I've got the night on my side, and I want it, want it. Dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive. Who's got the cajon? What? Yeah. I can also have a tea. Yeah, absolutely. Give me my tea. I need my tea.
Give the man a tea.
Wait a minute, I have to slam the cup down like a badass. Yeah, there we go. How's it going, Mark? Ready, let's Come on! Big wheels keep on turning. Travel me home and see my kin. Singing songs about the Southland. They sail about me once again, and I think it's a sin. Heard Mr. Young sing about him, and I heard O'Neill put him down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember a Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Go! Sweet home Alabama, where the skies icy blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Oh, oh, oh. In Birmingham, they love the governor. They all did what they could do. Now what I did, it doesn't bother me. Does your conscience bother you? Tell the truth. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Lord, now Muscle sure has got the swampers. They knew how to pick a song or two. And Lord, it gets me off so much. Picks me up when I'm feeling blue. How about you, sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. One more time. Sweet home Alabama,
Oh yeah. So whilst Mark's lining up the next one, we're 38, 39.
38%. To recalibrate.
So if you are watching and you haven't looked at the chat, there's quite a lot of Ruth is putting links into things I was saying earlier about original music. So if you are interested in discovering new music and stuff that I don't mean brand new, I mean just stuff that you won't have heard original. No.
Come on, we're going to put Molly in the jumper. Come on, give it here.
But anyway, look in the chat because Ruth put in links in. So that was Faz and his beautiful wife Torrin. They met online, and it took them many years and lots of fighting with the government and lots.
Yeah,
of,
we're supposed to live in a free
lots
world.
of money.
You would not believe
to get over here.
The hoops they had to jump through.
Well, and they still are. But anyway, what I meant was that just Bliss. It's. I mean, they didn't meet through Bliss at all, but what was lovely and still is that we were able, right when people didn't do stuff like this so much, she was able to tune in and watch him, which was fantastic, even before she actually met him in person. And they had the most beautiful and brilliant wedding. Absolutely, it was a fantastic wedding, a big community effort, brilliant. And I can't remember the name, but Torrin, one of Torrin's favourite composer songwriters, is a Danish. I think she's a Danish woman who, of course, I can't remember, but she has the most beautiful haunting voice, and I will look that up and sort that out for next week. Anyway,
do you reckon Molly?
Well, it does fit him.
Oh, he likes that. He says the sleeves are a bit tight though.
A bit long. Oh, yeah. Well,
what's that you say? Molly.
Right, stop.
Honestly, sometimes I wonder about him.
Oh, sometimes I wonder. Full stop. Anyway, let's put. Have we got the next? Talking of which, because of course all of this is Mabbott's fault. The Maker's Mark bottle out because I love it, but I'm not drinking it fast enough, obviously, because it does something to him. So anyway, if we're up to 51%, so that'll obviously going to be our last. Near towards the end. So
let's put him up there.
Let's just play this whilst Mark's fannying around, frankly. So what do I do? Try that one.
Try this one.
He's got 3 of those jumpers. 3, Mike! Mabbott! Right, okay. Well, as we're talking about Mabbott, hit the button.
Yeah, this might be the wrong one.
Oh, well, if it is,
if it's the wrong one, we'll stop it and we'll play the right one, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
Hey everybody, this is Nash from the Lockdown Lounge in good old Ayrshire. Here's a song from James Taylor called Fire and Rain. Just yesterday morning they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. In lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You've got to help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that see you again. I've been walking my mind through an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. Thought I'd see you one more time again now. Thought I'd see you, fire and rain. Cheers, everybody. Stay safe.
I've got to go.
There was no sound, was there? Carol just told a really heartfelt story there. You always need to check that the green lights are going.
Oh, because he was messing about again.
Molly.
No, you. Oh, that was. I'm so pissed off with that.
Molly's fault.
You have to lip read, right? That was beautiful. It was a beautiful story, but he's not getting that. Honestly.
What were you on about anyway?
I'm not saying it again. I don't think I can. I'm cross now. You've spoilt it. It was about friendship. For God's sakes. This is my life.
Look,
right,
if
do
only
you know
there
what?
was somewhere
We're just gonna
sending a
watch.
message.
Just gonna watch us
James Bishop.
disintegrate over the next. I can't do another year of this.
We do that on purpose.
No, but no, we don't. That was because you were messing about
every week.
Yeah, but that's twice I've said really meaningful things. I'm quite upset about that actually. You're a bloody idiot. Honestly. I'm just gonna go and have a drink off here. Right, have you got the next video lined up?
Well, I think so.
Honestly.
Well,
I maybe tell you this next week. I'm honestly, I'm that cross about that. Oh, because he was messing about. Mabba, bloody Maker's Mark and the fucking jumper. Right.
Molly.
This is cumulative, by the way, because as I've probably pointed out, although he doesn't always wear a yellow hat, this is what every day is like. Mark, can I just talk to you about our bank account? Oh, look, there's a squirrel.
No, you made that up. Somebody else said that.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, don't you? Anyway, so, you're not going to believe this, but once, right, I made a mistake. Once I made a mistake, and my brain, even before all of this nonsense, my brain let me down. And actually, it's quite rare in singing terms, I have to tell you. It's quite rare in singing terms for me to have a brain fart, right? Anyway, so I lay this before you just to show, obviously, despite our normally seamless and utterly professional performances, that we occasionally get it wrong and make mistakes. We don't even need to play the clip, do we?
I think it's better without the sound. What do you guys reckon?
Now, I've also said this before, that we were described on the internet last year as Air's most polished acoustic duo. I think they meant it, but they obviously hadn't seen us at that point, I don't think. No, really. If you're driving into town with a dark cloud above you, dialing the number who's bound to love you, well, honey, you turn me on. I'm a radio, I'm a country station, I'm a little bit corny, I'm a wildwood flower waving for you. Oh, I'm a dark tower waving for you. If you... I've forgotten the words now. And if you have got too many doubts, if there's no good reception for me, then chew me out. 'Cause honey, who needs the static? It hurts the head, and you wind up whistling, and your day goes dismal from breakfast bunny to the sign of prayer. Oh, what a sorry, sorry face you get to wear. And what?
Take and play a little cup to you.
Does anybody know this song? Just make it up. It took me years and years to write these songs. Shit, that's really, oh, excuse my language.
Do the first verse again and finish it would be great.
Start again. No, do the introduction again. Ah! Right. See, she was cross with him. I've lost my connection with him. Oh. It's coming, it's coming. Don't like weak women. You get bored so quick, it's coming. And you don't like strong women, 'cause they're hip to your tricks. It's been dirty for dirty down the line. And I know you'll come running when I whistle, when I'm loving and kind. And if you have got too many doubts, there's no good reception for me, then chew me out. 'Cause honey, who needs the style?
What's going on, Carl?
Oh, seamless. Wow, I'll tell you what happened there. That was in 2015. 16. No, 2015. That's season 1. That's the very first season. And the internet kept going off, right? So, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, seamless.
So anyway, Steve Duncan, you pulled me back from the brink then, because I read your comment and it honestly made me laugh so much. Ay, ay, ay. So
Yeah,
anyway,
we're all friends.
I don't even know what I was thinking this afternoon, thinking I might need to prove to you that we don't always get things right. Anyway, that was it. So it's not often
So was that it?
Generally, not
Why
often
did
that I
it cut
forget
us off
words.
halfway through?
Right, because I just said all that. Can you still hear me? Or is it just Mark's? Right.
No, I think I'm on a time delay. Say it again.
Internet cut off, right? And what you used to do
right.
is so what you'll find if you can get season 1 somewhere, then they're edited. Mark's it actually does this little thing where it folds and comes to the next act, and so he edited it. But I remember that, and Duffy heckling. There's nothing quite like performing when Duffy's heckling you.
Do the first
Yeah,
verse
blame
again.
the internet. We did. It was that. Anyway, 100%.
So
Okay.
now we're stacking our mistakes on top of mistakes.
I think
now.
we might run over by just a couple of minutes, right?
Do we have any actual clips to play?
Yeah, we
that
do.
Don't cut off?
Right. So next, we're gonna go to Media One, please.
Yeah.
And
We sound professional, don't we? Media One.
yes.
Media being one.
So actually, this is the one I want. This is the I wanted to play this track earlier on.
Any particular one in Media being one?
That one. I wanted to play this earlier on.
Oh, this is the one where I played the wrong one.
Yes, but because this is Tony's second performance tonight, and this of the two was my favourite, even though I love that Come Up and Smile song. So we were going to play them the other way around. Look at the state of your laptop. George has literally had kittens.
Well, I'm going to have to show them now.
George, oh my God, George, look at that. See, George is literally, he's had a meltdown, haven't you, George?
It's just a bit of dust.
Just a bit of dust.
It's just a bit of dust. It's fine.
Anyway, Tony, this of the two, this is gonna. This changes our mood. What's going on? Right. Oh, my glass is empty. Right, no, I need to open another bottle. Right, so, Tony, words, love it, this, because it's like, something's gone wrong with my voice, just the gentle, anyway, we'll play it, thank you. So this is your second performance, if Mark can stop fiddling.
Did I see you down in a young girl's town with your mother in so much pain? I was almost there at the top of the stairs with her screaming in the rain. Did she wake you up to tell you that it was only a change of plan? Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Did I see you walking with the boys, though it was not hand in hand? And was some black face in a lonely place where you could understand? Did she wake you up to tell you that it was only a change of plan? Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Will I see you give more than I can take? Will I only harvest some? As the days fly past, will we lose our grasp or fuse it in the sun? Did she wake you up to tell you that it was only a change of plan? Dream up, let me fill your cup, the promise of a man. Dream up, let me fill your cup, the promise of a man.
So it goes. But he's not on it.
You can't have both pictures at the same time.
No, but if you... Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, dry cough. No. No, you see what I mean? No, okay, got you.
Yeah, see what I mean?
I see what you mean. I've
Right,
got
I'm going to get a beer. We're at 100% for the surprise.
Well, don't be long.
But we don't know if it's actually going to work or not.
No, I know. It's a bit upsetting, actually.
But we'll play it and see what happens. But not yet. I'm going to go and get a beer first.
That's because I've laughed so much in the intervals, in between. I've laughed that much.
Do you want a Guinness
It's
can?
made me cough. Yes, please. That'd be great.
Let me talk to you.
Don't be long though. You can't leave me on my own for very long.
Well, the audio's on, so you can tell your story.
Anyway, is it working?
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much, TV 10203060 whatever, because that was actually excuse me. That was actually the first video that I opened yesterday when or the day before when I downloaded them, and yeah, I just love the rolliness of that. As You Come Up and See Me, that song definitely reminds me of one of my youths. One of my youths. Jolly song. So my plan was that we'd play Harvest earlier and then Come and See Me now as we were building up. But anyway, it's all fine. Nothing could go wrong ever. And yeah, loved it. And I'm quite surprised actually that you've not done that before, because you're such a guitar head, like, you know, you have petrol heads, you're a guitar head. Are you back already? Brilliant. Okay, so now I've just noticed what time it is, so I think what we're going to do is, because we are going to run over slightly.
You said we were going to play. Did we play this one yet? That one.
Did we just played that?
No.
Right.
I was listening.
You were. It was Tony, and it was lovely. You were listening.
Well done, Tony.
We talked about it. Anyway, now. So.
Yeah.
It cannot have escaped anybody that lives in Ayrshire this week. It can't have escaped your attention that we lost another of our brilliant and incredible creative community this week. And last week we didn't run Acoustic Bliss. We didn't have Acoustic Bliss because I was literally knackered after doing all sorts of stuff, right? But we woke up to the news that the amazing man Ian Wallace had left us, and I'm still stunned, really, because it doesn't seem, nothing seems real at the moment. But this one I can't quite believe. And then so close on the heels of our Peter Pollock, who, by the way, his funeral's on the 25th, I think. I'll put some details up. Not that anybody can go to it, but and I'm finding it a bit difficult because Thursdays are supposed to be our little ridiculous retreat, aren't they? And escaping the horrible nonsense of the world. However, you know, these people, they matter to us, and so, you know, we have to say, we can't just pretend that nothing happened. But I've got to tell you that I don't think I could cope with doing some kind of tribute, you know, like a massive tribute every week, because it's bloody heartbreaking, frankly. Anyway, so we couldn't not have Bliss this week without mentioning Ian, and he many people in the chat won't know him, and if you weren't from Ayr, you might not know him. You may not have met him. He often wasn't at the late show because it was late and he was usually working, but Ian Wallace had a really important influence on the town of Ayr, because he set up a record shop when there were no record shops anywhere in the area, and endeared himself to lots of people because of that. And his record shop was a treasure trove of vinyl, you know, but a real...
Yeah, and he used to put all the local artists, he would put their records on sale in his shop, and he basically supported all the local artists, and he was a top geezer. He supported us as well.
Yeah, he didn't...
He's one of the main reasons, actually, why we kept going, because there came a point with Acoustic Bliss, with all the filming and setting the cameras up, which was a right palaver, where I was just about ready to give up.
Really?
Yeah. And
I don't know.
something Ian said...
Really? Wow.
Gave me the determination to not give up.
Wow.
And, you know, just to keep it going until well, just to keep it going.
Well, and and actually, what's been really interesting. So if I mean, I tried to think. Well, what would we want for ourselves? We would like people to say good things about us, wouldn't we? If we've left this world, and Facebook is alive with. I was looking at some of them today. Amazing things, because and it's not fake. He actually put his money where his mouth is. So his record shop was amazing. He encouraged, and he had all sorts of musicians came to play. It's a tiny little record shop, but he paid people to go and play in his shop. He organised. His idea was a thing called Fresh Air, and he owns, actually, that was his name. And he organised. That was the first time, actually, I think we played in the Twa Dogs before, when we were still at the Firehouse. We played in the pub, and he booked us to play. And he just had. He loved music, and he was just a very cool man. And then more recently, he set up a shop in town called Quirk, which sold just brilliant, bizarre and wonderful
Amazing guy.
stuff.
He had his own record making machine, I think.
Did
so
he?
They could make.
I didn't know that.
Make his own vinyl masters. Yeah.
So now we weren't really close to Ian. It's not like he was a super good friend. But what I mean, he was a good friend to lots of people, because he was just a really good guy, and he did all sorts of stuff. He made a really deep impression on lots of people. He helped a lot of people. He supported lots of people in a variety of ways. But as far as creativity and our community, he was a massive part of it, doing his thing. And so he will be missed, because the thing that he did, is not gonna be done anymore. So we want to say to all his family and his very close friends, we send our love and our hearts go out to all of you, because we know loss and we know grief, and it's not good. But again, back to what would we want for it. We would like people to celebrate what we did, rather than just go on about our loss. So we're going to do two things. We're going to play. We've got some Moira's Magic Moments, and our special video is actually has been made and dedicated to Ian. So I think we should play the slideshow first, and then we'll go to the special video, because we can, and hopefully it will work. But anyway, and if not, we'll play it next week. So tonight's theme is, remind you, it's Twa Dogs, pub, community, love, live music, and everything that binds us together. And so this is some photos that Moira's found. So it's all of that, and a tiny tribute.
Well, it's more than rain that falls on our parade tonight. It's more than thunder, much more than thunder, and it's more than sad times. Now that I am sober, the famous sad times, those famous sad times, none of our pockets are lined in gold. Nobody caught the bouquet. There are no dead presidents we can call. Nothing's going our way, and it's more than trouble. I've got myself into. It's woe-begotten grey skies now. None of our pockets are landing gold. Nobody caught the bouquet. There are no dead presidents we can call. Nothing's going our way. And it's more than trouble. I've got myself into. It's woe-begotten grey skies now. And it's more than trouble. I have to give to you. It's woe-begotten grey skies now.
Come back to us.
See you later, Ian. See you in the next one.
But see, like Tim was saying, you know, it's what we do. It's what we do when we're here that counts, isn't it? And people live on in with, you know, the impression that they leave. So yeah. So we're obviously sad because we're all gonna miss him. As Ayrshire is definitely gonna miss him. So our special thing, I really hope this plays. If it doesn't, and I'm not happy, we'll stop it, right? But we'll keep it going. Because
so what I'm going to say about this? Somebody sent this in.
Yes.
As a tribute.
Well, so actually, well, I saw it on Facebook first, but I, as soon as I heard the news about Ian, I knew that this person would be devastated because actually, so the next clip that we've got is Carl Bridgman, and I knew he'd be devastated because actually it was Ian Wallace that introduced us to Carl, and long before I met him, I heard all about him, and Ian told us so many amazing things about this guy, and he was going to get him to come down from Glasgow, and so it, you know, what we're saying about Ian having a personal influence on people, he did, and Carl he actually lives on the same street now, and because he's left Glasgow, and yeah, so I knew that this would be, you know, something. I'm just rambling. Anyway, so Carl has written and recorded his own tribute, and I thought this would be a fitting thing for Acoustic Bliss because we loved them both.
Well, I slip, flip, flip, it's like a game I'm playing with my soul. I take a drink from a smoking bowl. I reckon what I know isn't enough. Please let me be smooth with the rough so I can relax, find peace for myself. Now I'm back and I'm alive and I'm feeling good. We're doing things that we only could. When we awaken to a touch, some people would say that this is love, but I'll never get used to you. I got nothing to keep from you. Let me recuperate in front of you, and let me regenerate, so I can satisfy all of your ambitions about me. You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. And what if we cooperate instead of tempting fate? You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. Cause all I want is you next to me, yeah. Don't ever leave, don't ever. I want you next to me, yeah. Now do you think of me everywhere you go? I want to know what I mean to you. Cause when we hold them, we're rolling to a hug, but not even speaking, we're loving enough, we're taking it easy. We're gonna find our own way. Now we're living on a level and we're getting through. I couldn't have done it without you. And you and I can trust, some people believe in only lust. We know when love is true, there's somebody in front of you. Let me recuperate in front of you. Let me regenerate. You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. Can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. And what if we cooperate instead of tempting fate? You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. Cause all I want is you next to me, yeah. Don't ever leave, don't ever. I want you next to me, yeah. Ooh, I want you next to me, yeah. Don't ever leave, don't ever. I want you next to me, yeah. Well, I slip, flip, flip, it's like the game I'm playing with my soul. I take a drink from a smoking bowl. I reckon what I know is enough. Please let it be smooth with the rough so I can relax. Gonna find my own way. Yeah, I will recuperate. I will regenerate. So I can satisfy all of your ambitions about me. You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. Cause all I want is you next to me, yeah. Don't ever leave, don't ever. I want you next to me, yeah. In front of you, I will regenerate. So I satisfy all of your ambitions about me. You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. And what if we cooperate instead of tempting fate? You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. You can rely on my good intention to keep you next to me. Cause I want you next to me, yeah. Never leave, don't ever. Want you next to me, yeah.
Awesome source.
So I just want to read you what Carl wrote when he posted that film. So he said, "To the podfather and godfather of jams, Ian Wallace, my personal random tribute. This is a love song that allows me to show his musical influence on me, pushing barriers, and I'll continue to do so, thanks to a great man." And if you look on Facebook, if you look up Ian Wallace, and he's even had an article in the local papers. It speaks for itself. There are people all over the place, all over the world, who are speaking of things that he did, acts of kindness, and also just the influence he had, because he just got on and done stuff. So he will be missed, and but what we have to do is celebrate all the things that he is and was. And so
when
thank you to
finally
Carl.
Allowed back in the pub, we'll raise a glass for him.
Yeah, and I hope
and
that
the others.
Right, but I'm not. So we don't want to do this every week. So all of you, just please look after yourself, keep yourself safe. Right, I didn't expect 2021 to be like this, but anyway. So thank you to Carl for sending that. He went out of his way to get that to us. So thank you very much. And we haven't quite finished. I think we can't finish there, because although like we're getting lovely comments about the slideshow and that, we're not going to finish there, because we never want to leave you on a low, because life, we've got enough lows, haven't we? And Thursday is supposed to be our thing. But actually, as
We
Tiff...
haven't played this yet.
We played that last week. We're not playing that now anyway. Really not. No. It's the one I said.
This one.
Yeah. So we don't want to finish. We don't want to leave you on that, because we want Thursdays to be a little haven from all the shit, frankly, that's going on. Because it is for us. It is for us. Anyway, but thank you all. Thank you for your lovely comments. And and Ian, honestly, there's some part. I tell you what, see the folk we've lost over the last few years. There is some party going on somewhere. There really is, because there's some incredible people.
Better than the one that's going on down here.
Anyway, so we're going to leave you with a rather nice set from 2016. Because these people, remember our theme was community and family and music and togetherness. And sorry, I should have said in that slideshow, the pictures of that book with the words in, that's Gemma made that. Gemma's book that she made for Bob for Christmas, which was full of pictures and quotes, and even one of Mark semi-naked, but poor Bob. But to remind, just to say to Bob, right, we're not done. He's not done. We're not done. We're not. And that stuff, that was Gemma's book that she gave to him, and I thought there were so many words in there that were really important. And it's always been more than just music, right from the start, always, and it always will be. So, and what I was saying in the words, what I was saying when I got cut off was that my mum set a thing up nearly 60 years ago for young women. She was a young woman, and she needed friendship, and she wanted friendship, because she moved to a place where she didn't know anybody, and she set this group up called the Friendship Club, and it's still going nearly 60 years later. And actually, that's another story. But the point is, she left years ago, maybe 40 years ago, maybe even more. 40 odd years ago, but it still went on. And some things are just bigger than the individuals, but everybody contributes and plays a part, don't they? And we are bigger. Our sum total is bigger than just us on our own. So with that in mind, we're going to finish with something joyful. Whenever these people turn up to the pub, it always made me happy because I love this man's music. Ruth will be happy as well. Love this man's music. Love that he met the singer at Bliss, and beautiful music's been made. Steve, we're all happy by this, so it's a good way to finish. We might come back. We'll see what happens. Oh, for God's sakes, right. We might not come back because we might never be back again. I'll take it all back. Right, look.
Not again, Molly.
Mabbott. Anyway, enjoy. It's the Alan Frew Band from 2016.
See you next
love,
week,
love,
folks.
Love, 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 love.
Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Obviously, nobody enjoys it as much as Molly.
Right, please press play.
We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.
1 2 1 2
1 2 1 2.
Hello, hello, hello. 1 2
1 2 1 2.
A bit more vocal, both of them, please.
1 2 1 2 1 2
1 2 1 2
1 2.
Good to go. Giving me all my love, maybe more than you might ever see. So I said thanks for helping, and she said thanks for coming. She said I'll never be the same again, because you're never alone. Never ever be alone. said thanks for coming. She said I'll never be the same again, because you're never alone. You'll never ever be alone. You'll never ever be alone. Never ever be alone. Never ever be alone.
Thank you.
Okay, slight change of plan as to what song we're going to do there. This one's called Stay Again. Stay again. Can nothing go to plan? But now you think we know what it's like. Our hearts are bare, your words are painted red. We don't have to go there tonight. Stay again. I hope you stay again. Kiss the doubts goodbye, and I can be around this loving feeling that you bring. It makes the mountains sing. The thoughts you hide like rivers deep and loud, are countless roads I get from here to you. And now you're here to take away those fears, but we had something more than we knew. Stay again. I hope you stay again. Kiss the doubts goodbye, and I could be around this love and feeling that you bring. Yeah, you make the mountains sing.
Song for you.
Yeah, you make the mountains sing.
Song for you.
Yeah, you make the mountains sing.
Song for you.
Thanks very much.
Town of Air, Statue Square, Twaddock's Bar, you'll find it there. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, sweet sound of acoustic bliss. to Moore's guitar. Jem smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Come along, bring your song, play guitar or an old baron. Banjo, flute, violin, piano, sax, just anything. Duffy rocks, Chloe rolls, Wolfie sleeps and Norman blows, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Absent friends, Willie and Ken, reminisce and laugh again. The song is sung, the day is done, but the memories will linger long. Behind the mask, raise a glass to live music and friends past, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Silent singers, songless days, shadows playing without a stage. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, how I miss acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Tom smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Life rocks, you gotta roll, play the blues and ease the soul, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, the smiles come free.
Bob singing Bob.
1 dog, 2 dog, 3 dog, 4 dog, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars, 2 dog, 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars, 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars.